Hello and welcome to this episode of Market क्या लगता है, a brand new fresh episode of Market क्या लगता है. But before we begin with this episode, I wish you all a very happy and prosperous Ganesh Chaturthi. This Ganesh Chaturthi and arrival of Shri Ganesha should bring a lot of prosperity in your household. Let us begin with our episode of Market क्या लगता है. As usual, we are going to talk about last week's summary, and with that last week's summary we are going to look at how the session by session action has panned out, and then what are our projections for the upcoming week. Now, this being a truncated week, we have a holiday tomorrow on account of Ganesh Chaturthi, so this week was limited to 4 trading sessions. It's raining beautifully outside. Yeah, this is my message on Monday. So after our Market Kya Lagta Hai episode on Friday, it was posted on Saturday, published on Saturday. Now this is Monday, 6th of September, and as I'm saying here, Nifty range may remain between 17,500 and 17,000. If Nifty breaks above this range, then we may see a bullish target of 17,651, and for Bank Nifty the range was between 37,000 and 36,500. If Bank Nifty range breakout, then we may see 37,256 as a bullish target. But this particular week, I had categorically mentioned in the Market Kya Lagta Hai episode as well, more than a bullish target, this week the ranges are far more important, because these ranges are going to tell us about the extremes that are happening in this particular week. This expiry, this entire weekly action was more focused towards selling part. It was a sideways kind of a dull kind of a expiry, and overall action was very well restricted into the range, and we never got a breakout of this particular range. More importantly, what I want all of you to understand is, on a monthly chart, Nifty is overbought. So if you are bullish, you have to be cautiously bullish, and also keep your trades limited to the intraday trading time frames, so that it will be easier. Now, as per Equity Desk, I had recommended weekly charts of power, auto and pharmaceutical sectors look good. Tata Power was our pick. Then Finolex was one of the pick that I had given, and V-Guard was one of the pick. Let's see on Tuesday's session how this range has performed. So Tuesday's message, again the range was similar. More than bullish target, the ranges are important. Now see, again and again all these things are coming. Now what is important in this particular message is that, as we see that all the bullish trades that we are initiating, the outcome is with a very small nominal profits. So we are being able to generate very few points, and at this point in time I am going to be extremely picky about the trades that I am going to enter. So I do not want to trade everything and anything that I see right now. My entries, my trades are going to be restricted, or they will be minimum as possible, as far as possible. On Wednesday, that is yesterday, here again I am talking about Nifty being monthly overbought, being cautiously bullish. As we see, bullish trades are getting shorter. Again the same point. Now here we'll observe more and trade less. In Bank Nifty, September 36,400 put I have bought, and I am holding on to this trade. Even today I am holding on to this trade. In case of Finolex Industries, our trading stop loss got hit in the session on Tuesday. Also in case of V-Guard, both the targets got completed. So this is how I generally or typically trade, and this is my today's message. Now see, again in today's message, till the time the trend is not clear, the market may appear chaotic, and clarity in a particular scenario or in a particular direction may be there only when we get a confirmation of the trend, whether trend reversal confirmation or a trend continuation confirmation. So as of now we are well within the range, and then that these kind of trades are going to define how do we look at it. Now yesterday on Wednesday we identified stocks like Fine Organic, Dixon and CDSL. And CDSL, for both these days it has given us upper circuit. So these all three picks, I feel that they are going to be promising for the coming few days. So from here, coming on to the analysis part. Now this week, Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, both the candles are minuscule, like very small kind of a candle. At the same time, the interesting part is Nifty has formed a bullish candle, a very small bullish candle with plus 45 points in the entire week, and Bank Nifty has formed a bearish candle with minus 77 points. So kind of a stagnant action, and this also suggests to me that in the coming week we might see some kind of a directional movement. So that is something that I'm expecting. Now as for the analysis part, nothing much has changed because we are still well within this range. Now when I'm going back to my hourly chart, this is where I had drawn a range for Nifty between 17,500 and 17,000. Now as I can see, this support is at a greater or broader level at 17,000. There is a huge support at a 17,000 mark, and as you can see, this for this entire week the action is well within the range, right? So it's absolutely in the range and it has not given any kind of a shocker. It is just consolidating, doing some time pass, and that's how in the coming week I'm expecting now it has to reverse, and if it breaches below this 17,000 mark, then we might see this 16,983 level being completed. We cannot rule out a bullish breakout possibility. It looks a distant dream right now, not a very prominent possibility of a bullish breakout, but as long as we are within the range, try not to buy options. This is what I want to tell you, because there is no momentum. Lack of momentum is going to erode your time value, and then you're going to lose a lot of money in buying option scenario. So the range remains like that. As for Bank Nifty, as you can see in case of Bank Nifty, again a similar kind of a scenario. This is my hourly chart, and as per this hourly chart, you can see the range. Even Bank Nifty is well within the range. It is comparatively bearish, and here we are right now, we are well within the range of 37,000 and 36,500. This is what the current range is, but I'm expecting this to break, and pretty soon we might see this target of 36,068. This is, I'm expecting, should happen in a day or two. So let's say in the first half of the week we should get this kind of a move happening. Again, there's a bullish breakout possibility, but looks like a difficult scenario or a difficult proposition for me. Again, let me just explain you why I think that the bullish breakout is not possible. If we focus on the Fibonacci tool part, so from this top, if I draw this as a top, so from these levels, if I measure my Fibonacci retracement, so this bullish retracement in terms of Fibonacci is about 61.8%. Now this target of 36,915, this is going to be an important level, and if we break above this 36,928, then we might see a breakout of this range. But otherwise, as long as this level is intact, we may not see a breakout above this zone. Rather, we'll break below this zone, and then we might quickly reach to this 36,000 ka level, right? So again, even in this week, the range is going to be important. As long as both the indices are range bound, avoid buying options, right? I have made myself absolutely clear. I believe this analysis part, when we talk about a certain range, and why this range is important, because we do not have a clear directional indication as far as now, and as we get a trend change or trend reversal confirmation, or even a trend continuation confirmation, that is the time till when we have to be a bit watchful. But once we get a confirmation of a trend change or continuation, then it will be a very easy kind of a trading, and we can hold on to our trades for a positional basis. Till then, we have to keep our trades only for intraday, right? There are many things that we talk about in market. There are many concepts, like just now we saw a bullish retracement concept. Now these concepts can be learned in a detailed manner in our online sessions, module 1, module 2, module 3, and you can visit www.growthmodule.com and get more information about these courses. And these courses will be backed by live market support, which we provide for next 6 months, right? So this is assurance from growth module, and this is how we separate ourselves from uh, other trainers, right? So this is what it is, guys. Again, wish you all a very happy गणेश चतुर्थी. गणेश चतुर्थी की शुभकामनाएं आप सभी के लिए. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो.